And we're definitely coming back. His buddy loves the view, chill. Don't have to do anything here. Barry, relax, relax. This on record. I mean, must be. cold, I'm already leaking. And take out my hands to wipe my nose. Because I do that, my hands are very freezing. It's not very good at all. Got it?
Easy, easy. あ、ここがアウトサイド。
Now outside.
Inside.
Burger.